So, hello everybody. Welcome to the Brickoligist Animations Award Ceremony 2025, where I am awarding my brilliant friends and subscribers for their great work over the last year. So, yeah, a little introduction to start off, lads. I actually did the awards this time last year, although let's just say the formatting was very different, and I don't think I ended up updating anyone on the awards and the results that happened, and it was just even it was on Discord and it was just a closed stream, and it wasn't very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna put up the real hamburger on stage. The hamburger who was the Brickologist Animations Person of the Year last year. Uh, I wonder, what do you have to say about the value of the award?
Uh, um, I wasn't expecting to be pulled up this early, but uh, value of the award. It's good. I like it because obviously it shows that everyone has their own hard work put into it. They've got it for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you might hear me echo in the background. Sorry, I just have it up on the iPad.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's all good. I can't hear you when you're down in the audience anyway. Just to make that clear to everyone and as well you hamburger. So yeah, thanks for that hamburger.
Yeah, I'll speak to you later.
You will indeed. So, with that being said, the awards are regarded very highly, and yeah, all I can say, lads, is my best wishes go out to absolutely everybody who's competing tonight in the respective awards. Not everybody's gonna win, but look, I can say all of you gave it your best shot anyway. So let's kick off the Brickologist Animations Awards 2025. Right. So, to those watching this video live on YouTube, and to those of my friends as well, I I'm gonna start with something that you guys helped in the animation awards. And we have three animation polls which help decide the awards of my best two, which were the best new Avengers and the best Sonic the Hedgehog extended universe and the best collaborated project and production. So, firstly, we're gonna start right off the bat with the best new Avengers saga stop motion. And safe to say, Lima had the pole, like in a group with Lego Iron Man Armored Hero, New Avengers 4, Lego Iron Man Target Bullseye, and Daredevil Justicer with a sense of use. Lego Iron Man Armored Hero came out on top, and to say the least, that's not a surprise to me. And if you're a regular viewer of mine or a friend, I don't think that's going to be a surprise to you either. So, yes, thank you all though for voting that as New Avengers Saga stop motion of the year, though, because I swear if it was something else, I would be very happy. But now I trust you guys anyway. And my trust in you guys is further cemented as with the next award, which is the best Sonic the Hedgehog extended universe stop motion. And yes, in a group with, I think, Cheesy Axe's episode, Echoes of Fear, the Real Hamburgers episode, and Knuckles. Episode 7 by me, Echoes of Freedom. And lastly, episode 8, A Battle for the Ages, also by me. And it's also safe to say that A Battle for the Ages won out, which is what I pretty much expected as well. And yeah, it further cements my trust in you guys anyway, with your knowledge on the best Brickoligist animations film. So I'd like to thank you for that. And yeah, so then moving on from my animation projects, we have the best collaborated project and production. And a bit of background to this one, lads. When I was first doing the build up for this one this year, I found it a little tough because, admittedly, there wasn't a whole lot entirely that I could personally go off. So, yeah, but then gradually I started to find stuff. And yeah, it's safe to say that I think I assembled a pretty good list. And I don't know what the current score is, lads, but I think it was something like 115 votes, which in my eyes is absolutely just bananas. So that shows the popularity of this poll. But the question is, who came out on top? In this poll, it featured cheesy acts as Harry Hill 2, The Aardman Show Episode 1 by the amateur animators, Hawkeye, His Last Bow by Golden Fire Productions, and lastly, Thor, God of Thunder from the LMCU by 2x2 Brick Films. So, who came out on top? And to say the least, lads, in the beginning it was a very tight poll, which anything could have gone on to win it. Honestly, like there was only one stop motion, lads, which I really believed didn't have a chance of winning, but the top three were fairly tight. So coming in at third place is Harry Hill 2 by Cheesy Axe. Coming in at second place is Thor, God of Thunder. And lastly, or firstly, I should actually say, coming in at first place is Hawkeye, His Last Bow by Golden Flower Productions. So I can't say much, but fantastic job to Golden Flyer. Since he's not here, I'll pull up I'll pull up 2x2 Brick Films if she is willing to talk and say a few words on what it means to be in this category. So, anything to say?
Hi. Sorry, wasn't really expecting this. Just happy to be here, really. I didn't really expect this considering it's my first year. Well, I guess not my first year, but first 365 days in publicly posting my animations. So it's just really cool to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic job. You did well for the subs you had. I was actually surprised at how well you did. So a great job to you, 2x2. A great job.
Thank you.
And best of luck for next year. All right, so she it's clear she was very happy. So what else, lads? Ah, yes, editing maestro, or best editor, as I've been referring to it recently. So this is a funny award, lads, because I originally created it for people's editing on my channel, but the thing is, there's only really one other person besides myself who's edited in my videos, and that is Cheesy Axe. So I didn't have a whole lot to go off. So I have three candidates in this category. So I have Cheesy Axe, who edited Sonic TLSMS and made Harry Hill 2, The Aardman Show, and a few others, including some of the Peter the Pan films with The Real Hamburger. We have The Real Hamburger, who has the Peter the Pan films, like the recent short ones and the amateur animator ones, and as well we're still going off Sonic Underground from last year. And lastly, 2x2 Brick Films for her work on her respective films in the LMCU. So yeah, it was a funny category to decide, to say the least. But yes, shall I get to it? I say I shall. So, in third place was 2x2 Brick Films. In second place, The Real Hamburger. And in first place, for his absolutely consistent and brilliant work on Sonic TLSMS, it's Cheesy Hacks. So, I know you're not here, Cheesy, but all I can say is that I'm very proud of you, my friend, for being the first person to win an official People Award. And lads, the awards from here are very important because they kind of decide whether you get Person of the Year or not. So, yes, well done to you, Cheesy. I want to see, is there anybody who I could bring up on stage? Ah, yes. How about you, George? Would you have anything to say for your friend's brilliant work?
Well done to Cheesy. I think that's well deserved. I don't have much else to say. I don't know really how the process went for him, but yeah, I'm pleased he's got it. I think he'll be very pleased. I think he's deserved it. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, George.
No
I'll
problem.
hopefully be coming back to you later. Cheers.
Nice.
Okay. Well, yes. I don't know, lads. This is incredibly funny. With that, we're already nearing half time of the awards. But so I can just give, let's say, a stance to all those who've recently tuned in as well. The first award, the best new Avengers Saga stop motion, finished like this. Daredevil, just deserved with a sense of use, no votes. Lego Iron Man, target bullseye, a few votes, third place. Second place, the Lego New Avengers 4, a few more votes. And finally, in first place, Lego Iron Man Armored Hero. Secondly, the Sonic the Hedgehog SEU Best Film. So in last place, we have Echoes of Fear. In third place, we have Echoes of Freedom. In second place, we have And Knuckles. And finally, in first place, we have A Battle for the Ages. Going on to the collaboration category, then we have The Aardman Show, Episode 1, fourth place. Harry Hill 2, third place. Thor, God of Thunder from the LMCU, second place. And finally, in the first place, we have Hawkeye, His Last Bow. Well done to you again, Golden Fire. It's unfortunate you're not here. And lastly, in the best editor category, 2x2 Brick Films into third place, The Real Hamburger in second place, and finally, Cheesy Axe in first place. And with that, Cheesy Axe is officially the first person to have won a People Award, which, like I said, they go a long way in deciding who wins Brickologist Animation's Person of the Year. So, yes, it kind of went a lot quicker than I think it did, lads. It kind of surprised me how fast it went actually. But yes, this is the end of the first half of the Brickologist Animations Awards. So I'd like to thank the Real Hamburger 2x2 Brick Films and George so far for coming up on the stage and speaking with me. I'd like to thank you, the viewer, for tuning in, and all I can say is that we'll be back after a 10-minute break. See you for now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back just for some halftime entertainment for those. So I'll be playing my banjo. If you want to put any special requests in chat, you can. Although be wary, I might not be able to play them first of all, and secondly, secondly, don't put anything inappropriate in. So yeah. That didn't work very well. Rainbow Connection. You know I can't play that for really. What did I? Sorry, Hamburger. I'm after spoiling your name, but to be honest, we've done it already so many times. I didn't I tell you though, Hamburger, that I don't like American banjo songs. Didn't I? Yeah. Maybe I didn't think this through that much, but what can I say? I actually did not think this through at all, did I? What songs I'm gonna play, like the Superman. I did not think this through at all. Oh, this is actually I don't know about you lads, but up on the stage here, it's just peak comedy trying to get a song because I have one song, lads. Although I'm pretty sure if I played it on this stream, I'd be cancelled. You don't want to know what it is, by the way, either. Well, I don't know. It kind of depends, like, you know, where you're from to find it offensive. Because personally, my people wouldn't find it offensive. I do think certain people would. And I'm not one for causing controversy here. So I'll leave that for someone else to do. You could say. But yes, the fields of Athenry. some tune I can play actually. You might recognize this one, Hamburger. And you know what, lads? Since it's almost the end of this halftime break, I have a special tune to play you all. Yes, I don't think any of you expected to be Weezered on a Brickoligist Animations Awards Ceremony 2025 stream, did ya? Yeah, did you guys lose your not getting Weezered streaks? Zero out of 10 stream. Yeah, maybe it's not the greatest, but I don't know. I think I've peak ideas, but yeah. Well, you know what, lads? Since it's practically 10 minutes, the halftime break is over. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Brickoligist Animations Award Ceremony 2025. It's the second half, and we are announcing the rest of the People Awards and, of course, Brickoligist Animations Person of the Year. So, ladies and gentlemen, to start off with the Brickoligist Animations People Awards of this year, we have the voice acting category, Best Male Voice Actor and Best Female Voice Actors awards, respectively. So, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I always find voice acting is an extremely important farce. It's a farce. sorry about that, guys, but I always find that it's an extremely important part when it comes to filmmaking, because it can bring things that just seem robotic and artificial, like let's say just moving Lego men, like if you have them just moving like that, it just seems bland. But if you have them talking while they move, it can add personality, like it adds life. So I've always found voice acting a very important role personally, and it's safe to say that I've worked with many wonderful voice actors in my time, whether those be my friends or you guys watching this. So, yeah, we're going to get into the male voice category first, as this is a really interesting one. So, in the male voice category, we have these four special people. Firstly, the real hamburger, known for his work in both Sonic TLSMS as Sonic the Hedgehog, but in the new Avengers saga too as Dr. Bruce Banner and the Swordsman. So he has been in many things, but second to him, we have Cheesy Axe, who played Shadow in the latter stages of TLSMS Season 2, but also Eggman and Egg Robo. And of course, we have George, who played the legend himself, Wade Whipple. I want you all to go to my YouTube chat and put Wade Whipple in the chat. Put it in, I say. But yes, that's George. And lastly, we have Ryan C, known for his work at Tales and Infinite. So yes, we've a tough category here. So here is who I came up with. In fourth place, Ryan C. Or Mario Plushie Maniac. I'm after making another mistake. I swear, I really didn't think this stream through. But yes, Mario Plushie Maniac is in fourth place. In third place, we have Cheesy Axe. And, okay, this might be a controversial top two that I have. But, yes, this is who I've decided on. In second place is George. And in first place is the real hamburger. So I'm gonna pull you up as hamburger. What do you think about receiving this award?
I'm very happy about that. Obviously, I've done my fair share. I was gonna do a thing. I was expecting Cheesy to win, and obviously he's not here. So it was like either expecting to be down or not be pulled up. Or I was gonna do a bit. I was like, oh wow, thanks for giving me the award. Oh wait, it's not my award. Oops. Never mind. But yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it very much. It's always fun to work on it. My mum didn't say I was a very good voice actor, but it doesn't matter. It's just about enjoying the role, really. At the end of the day, you could
Yes.
be a green man, a blue man, a man. I've been all three. That's about it. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your words, hamburger. I hope you enjoyed that award now, whether you were expecting it or not. So yes, that's the real hamburger, and well done to him for pulling through on that award. Secondly, we have the best female voice actor award category, and I don't know, this has been a wishy-washy category in certain years, but this year I actually thought it was really, really competitive. So yes, what can I say? So, to all the female voice actors who to work for me, thank you very much. Like, you don't realize how important of a part you play. Like, I'll tell you, my friends will tell you, it's literally impossible to find them. So, for the female voice actors who have worked on my videos, thank you very much. And I hope this list best reflects those who I think have performed the best for me. So, in the fourth place, we have Yum Yum Chairs for her minor work on TLSMS as Tails. In third place, we have Cashley. I think it's pronounced. It's a funny one, but she's come in recently and just really performed over my expectations. She's done quite well, to say the least, in her respective roles as Maria Robotnik and who else? Case. Case, actually. Her Tails the Fox's mother. So, yes, well done on coming in for such short-term notice, Cashley. And I hope you're watching this and you're proud of yourself. Secondly, okay, this is actually like the last category with the best male voice actor that yes, this is a tough top two to pick because I could say equally wonderful things about the people. However, I think one wins in my eyes this year for solely something. So, in second place, I have my sister and loyal voice actor Chicken, who performs consistently for me in whatever work she's in, and she's just been brilliant for me. But in first place, I have Cat the Cat, and some of you might be uncertain of who she is. But basically, what Cat did was she came in midway through the production of TLSMS because there was a voice acting controversy during that time of year where I lost a lot of voice actors for various reasons. She came in to perform, she came in as emergency cover for Cream. And to say the least, she firstly she's the most efficient person I've ever worked with when it comes to voice acting lines, because I literally send her the script. She might take a day at minimum, and then I'll have the lines back, and there's no fussing, no complaining. It's absolutely mad how efficient she is. And secondly, she performs very well as Cream. Like it's totally my ideal Cream the Rabbit voice. So yes, well done to Cat the Cat. I know it's unfortunate I don't have any of my female voice actors here, but I'm very proud of Cat, and I'm very proud of all the voice actors, whether female or male. Thank you all. And just to give a few honorable mentions to my brother who came in as Tails the Fox this year, but unfortunately too late for him to be in the best voice actor category, and my dad, whose work as Wolverine somehow manages to always steal the show. So well done to both of them in that regard. So yes, okay, next award, most helpful person category. Well, what can I say about this one? I think what I can say is that this is a tough award, lads, to pick from, because ye guys, in whatever ye do, like whether it be voice acting, animating, writing, directing, producing, co-directing, co-producing, co-writing, co-animating, whatever it is, ye guys, like I'm talking to a lot of my friends there. I'm talking to my family. I'm talking to, I'm talking to the man above. I'm just talking to, to all of you guys. Like, you are so helpful in my journey as an animator, and I hope you know that. And yes, it's always a tough category to pick from, because, like, I don't like being unfair on other people. But at the same time, if I had to pick three, or should I say four people who were most helpful to me this year, but who is most helpful is the true question. So, in third place, I have the real hamburger. The reason? His ever consistent work and, help in TLSMS, in the SEU, in the new Avengers saga, in voice acting. He always manages to do the job, and to do the job, at least semi solidly, which is enough in my opinion. So thank you, Hamburger. In second place, we have Cheesy Axe, who, to say the least, he's been massively helpful to me this year, because he gives me loads of advice on tech, on editing, on scripting, on filmmaking, and he's just, like he's a bit nerdy, but I like that aspect to him. Like he's just so helpful, and yeah, thanks to him for his tech advice. And yes, in first place, this may surprise some of you, I have a duo, and you know who that duo are? They are my two siblings, Chuck and Chicken. And the reason why, well, to say the least, I've already said it to you guys. Chicken has been ever consistent for me since I started YouTube, before I was on this channel as Brickoligist Animations. So I'm basically going back 4 years, and she was always there helping me. So I have to honestly have her up here for that alone. But as well, I have to have my brother, who, suffered a lot of criticism for his voice acting performances in the past. But when Tails needed a voice actor, uh, my brother stepped up into the role, and to say the least, he excelled. I actually think he told me that he tried his absolute best when he was doing the Tails lines, which, which me knowing him, it just brings an absolute smile to my face. So I'm very proud of you, Chicken, my sister, and I'm very proud of you, Chuck, my brother, for what you've done. Could we have some W's in the YouTube chat for them? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing. So what else, lads? Oh, I say, one thing I didn't realize, why am I after posting a 4 in the chat? That was a bit silly of me, but no. Okay, I didn't realize this, lads, but we're down to the last 2 awards for the Brickoligist Animations Award Ceremony 2025. And lads, these awards are semi-big because they represent, they represent, in my opinion, the 2 best people for me this year. But you know what? I don't think it could be a fair list, without having a top 3. So we're moving on to tremendous tertiary, and third place. It's always an interesting spot, to be in. Like have you ever won a bronze medal in something? And it's a strange feeling, like you're up with the top 3, like in that category, and you're not quite the best, but you're just happy to be there. And to say the least, these 2 are tremendous. And you know what? I'm going back to my brother and sister, Chicken and Chuck. And I don't know if I need to do any more explaining, honestly, but just their ever consistent work and their ever consistent help to me, it really goes a long way. And it just they've been so helpful to me throughout all my history since I've been on YouTube. So you know what? Since they excelled this year and they've always been good, I think it's only fair to have them in third place. So Chicken and Chuck are the tremendous tertiary of Brickoligist Animations Award Ceremony 2025. So to go over the awards, let's say, or to go over summarizing them. So the first 4 people awards, or it was, yes, first 4. So in the best editor category, Cheesy X won. Then in the best male voice actor category, The Real Hamburger won. In the best female voice actor category, Cat the Cat won. And finally, in the most helpful category, the duo of Chuck and Chicken won. Now, there's a bit of a problem here, lads. Would you believe me or not? The fact is that I need, to compile these 4 awards. Like, whoever wins the most of these is the winner of the Brickoligist Animations Award Ceremony 2025. Their person of the year. However, the issue is it was such a good competition this year that nobody walked away with one with more than 1 award. So yes. Now don't worry, we're not taking it to extra time like they do in soccer if it's a draw game. But yes, I think I should get on with it to second place. And the breakthrough star. So I always have the breakthrough star in second place, just because they came from such a place where, they came from absolutely nowhere and they just put up some really, really good work. So, yeah, who is the Brickoligist Animations breakthrough star of 2025? And, lads, like I said, I've been on YouTube for 4 years and counting. It's it's so funny like to see so many stars breaking through. But like over the last year, there's only one person, in my opinion, like, or I couldn't even say last year, like the last few months, because they weren't even really there last year, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's funny to think about. The person I'm talking about was not a part of, let's say, the amateur animators group when the awards originally happened last year. So I mean, I'm bluffing on here, but like all I can say is that he's had a stellar start, like after being a limbo character, like a limbo figure for so long. Thanks to my podcast introducing him correctly, he's been absolutely everywhere recently, whether that be in TLSMS, on the Amateur Animators channel, in Peter the Plant videos. There can only be one person who was the breakthrough star of the Brickoligist Animations Awards ceremony this year. And that person is George of the Amateur Animators. So, George, come up here. How do you feel to be the breakthrough star of 2025?
It
Hello.
feels hello. It
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be the breakthrough star. I've not done too much, but from what I have done, it seems to have done really well in pretty much every aspect. So I'm very happy that I've received this award. Thank you.
Yeah. George, it was so funny, that, like I said to you there, you always seemed like you were a limbo figure, since we added you to the group, and then I don't know what happened. Was it just my podcast episode with you, and then you just completely broke out?
Yeah, I mean, I remember I was just sitting at home one day. I wasn't doing a lot, and I had a thought that I've really not contributed much to the amateur animators this year, or just at all, really. And I felt like I wasn't really doing much. Wasn't being very active. I was just sort of there, just dormant, not doing anything. And I suddenly randomly got the inspiration and the urge to just get on with something. And so that's how Stevel came about. And from then on, I've been fairly motivated most of the time, I'd say, to do anything I can, really.
Yeah, you were absolutely fantastic, George, this year. Like, you were fantastic as ways. You were fantastic as that. And oh, that's an absolutely vital comment someone's after posting. But you know what? Thank you, George. Thank
Thank
you
you,
very much.
Brickoligist. Thank
Well
you.
done on receiving the Breakthrough Star of the Year award. And I hope to see you here next year, possibly taking it all home even. So yeah, thank
Who
you, George.
knows? Thank you.
Yes. Okay, this is it, everybody. The Brickologist Animations Person of the Year Award. Oh, that YouTube chat is going crazy, I swear. But yes, who is Brickologist Animations Person of the Year this year? So maybe I should talk to you guys a little bit about success. Like, like I said, I've I've been on for 4 years, and I've always seen myself as doing well. Like, whenever I have been active, and I do think that's a fair assumption to make. Like, because I've uh, I've always been a healthy state, and I've always been my best self. Like as I've gone over through the years. But like I have seen some people around me, lads. Like I've seen brilliant animators, brilliant filmmakers around me who just they just either disappear or fade into obscurity, like or just quit altogether because they don't experience that success, like. And admittedly it becomes very tough when you're at the bottom, like constantly, And yeah, like it can almost drive you to quit sometimes. Like, like I've had to talk to some of my friends about it. But like, firstly, all I want to say to you guys is that, there's always a way out of it. Like, like no matter how tough your situation is, you can always find, gold in the dirt, a silver lining on the cloud. Like, there is something greater planned for you. Like, God is something greater. And in my opinion, the person who wins Brickoligist animations, sorry, the person who wins Brickoligist animations Person of the Year Award 2025 perfectly summarizes that. This man, he came from, uniting, let's say, the group of amateur animators almost like entirely by himself, like through a project which didn't end up coming out at the time, like, and something worse came out. And then, like, he tried making other films and it didn't seem nothing would stick. And, he almost quit. But thanks to, a talk we had with him and some locked in work on Harry Hill 2, this man rose above the odds and finished second last year in our list, coming out of absolutely nowhere. So, and what else can I say? Like, he's written a Peter the Plan film. He's been a huge hand in creating the amateur animators. This man helped introduce George to us and get him in the group. Like I said, he practically formed the original group with the real Hamburger and I, and his work on TLSMS is no less better. So you know what? I'll just announce it, ladies and gentlemen. So the Brickologist Animations Person of the Year Award of 2025, from the bottom of my heart, goes to somebody who I'm so proud of. But this man's been known by many nicknames. He's been known by many different usernames and actual names. So I'll tell you now, this is who we know him as. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the award this year goes to Cheesy X. And well done to you, Cheesy, for winning this year. I'm honestly so proud of you. And you know what? The real Hamburger, George, come up on stage. How do you two feel for your friend in, winning such a prestigious award?
If I know George hasn't known Cheesy Axe longer than I have, but online that man has been a great collaborator. I think most of the projects I've worked on have him. So he's quite, he's had his hardships. He's pushed through them. Man knows how to do it at the end of the day. There's no stopping him. He thought about stopping, he didn't stop, and he's continuing to go on, and he's just going and going and going and pushing on. So so yeah.
Yeah, George, do you have anything to say on him? George, hello.
Oh, he's gone.
Well, Hamburger, I remember you and I, when we were in this position last year, we were genuinely worried for him for some reasons, weren't we?
Yeah.
But
But
it's safe to say we're well beyond that period. And yeah, look at him now. Look at him now. Could you picture that of all people, Cheesy would be the one to dethrone you?
Yeah, actually, because I did predict it. I'm gonna say I predicted this. I predicted the entire end of the awards. My skepticism, because I can't say my conspiracy theory mind works my way through the awards. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, You know what? I think all that I can say is that I think Cheesy simply had to win the awards this year. Is that a
Hmm.
fair claim to make?
Yeah, in all honesty. As well, I will say when you see back to back, it's never back to back. You know, it's like a true or false question. If if it's true or false,
But
there's always one false and one true. You know?
yeah, yeah, you know what? Thank you, Hamburger. And you know what? Well done to you again, Cheesy. I am genuinely so proud of you. So, so well done. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the top three of the Brickoligist Animations Award ceremony this year was in third place, the tremendous tertiary Chicken and Chuck. In second place, the breakthrough star of the year, George of the Amateur Animators. And finally, in first place, after such a long year, like after such pain, and years gone by and hardship, it has to go to no one else other than Cheesy X. So you know what, lads? I I don't have anything much left, to say really here because I've said that all I can really say. So lads, all I can say is that I'm really proud and I'm really happy that the award was an actual competition this year because I don't know if you guys remember it last year, but yeah, basically the real hamburger pocketed all the awards and it was a fairly easy win for him in the end. But I'm just so happy that you guys, that so many of you guys came good at the right time. And there are people, lads, like there are some of you who I know didn't walk away with anything. But you guys, for you, like I was talking about with Cheesy, there's always gold in the dirt. Like there's always something greater planned ahead for you. So you know what? Maybe you, the ones who lost today, could be the ones who pocket the awards next year and win it undefeated. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but believe me, crazier stuff has happened, and I've seen more bizarre stuff myself. So you know what, guys? I think that I'd like to thank I'd like to pull up all those who are in the audience on StreamYard here. So come up, Hamburger, come
Oh,
up
I'm back.
here, yeah, and come up, George. I just like to thank you guys all, for showing up this year. How did you enjoy it, Hamburger?
Um, I did quite enjoy it. You know. Yeah, yes. I have a great choice of word selection there. I did quite enjoy it. Everyone deserved all their awards. One shout I would like to give is to your brother because I think he's done an outstanding job with
Yes.
acting. So
What about you? Thank you very much. We didn't even know you'd show up two by two. So what did you think of the awards this year? If you would speak.
Sorry. I thought that they were very good, and I'm very happy to be here. Yay!
Yes. Like I said, well done in the collaborative project, Ashgree. Well done. And what about you? Do you have anything else to say, George? What did you think this year?
Well, this is the first time I've been for a Brickoligist Awards. I think it was great. I really like how you give these people exposure, which they sometimes wouldn't necessarily receive, despite the amount of work they put in. And I mean, I think everyone who was nominated or won an award is completely deserved. I think Cheesy Axe completely deserved Person of the Year. I'm very happy he's got that because, yeah, he's one of the most hardworking people I know. I'm very happy to have been the Breakthrough Award. That was pretty big. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, thank you very much for having me. I was honoured to be here. It was great.
Yeah, well, you know what? Like, I know it's always a good award ceremony when you actually go all the way and win something. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. So you know what? To everybody who tuned in tonight, thank you for listening. Well done to all the candidates who featured in this. Thank you for everybody who supported me in getting here. And the last big announcement that I have to make to all of you guys is that I'm pleased to say the Brickoligist Animations Awards will be returning next year in 2026. So, ladies and gentlemen, to all those who played a part in tonight, whether in the back room as a candidate for an award or just simply watching on YouTube, thank you all. Thank you for supporting me to get to this stage. And to end off the stream, I'm playing Iron Man on my electric guitar. So thank you to everybody. And rock and roll. Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk at all? Or if he moves, will he fall? Is he alive or dead? I can see the doors within his head. We'll just pass him there. Why should we even care? Now the time is here for Iron Man to spread fear. Vengeance from the grave kills the people he once saved. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this stream and good night.